Hi, my name is Mark and welcome to Got Ahead. Today I want to talk to you about creativity. Creativity is central to everything we do. It's in the news all the time. People who've come up with interesting solutions or innovative designs are praised all the time. If you are at work, if you've had a boss like mine, they will say, Mark, come on, think outside the box. You need to be more creative. If you have kids at school, or if you are at school yourself, you have to be creative all the time. You've got to come up with new essays. You've got to explain the results of science experiments. You've got to come up with solutions in mathematics. You've got to come up with art designs or play music in an interesting way. So creativity is central to everything we do. So wouldn't it be really useful if there was a tool out there or technique that would help you be more creative? Well, at Got Ahead, we've created one, and it's called QWERTY. So QWERTY fits into our thinking domain out of our 4 Got Ahead domains, but it is central to so much of what we do that it's heavily involved in a lot of our memorization techniques, observation techniques, and reading and learning techniques. Okay, so what is QWERTY? Well, QWERTY is a staged thinking technique. So what does that mean? Well, it's made up of 6 stages, one for each letter in the word QWERTY, and those stages help and support you through different parts of the creative process. So I'll go through them all and explain what I mean. So we start off with the question stage. And what you do in the question stage is you define what it is you're trying to achieve. What is the question you have to answer? What is it you want to do? And very importantly, what is it you don't have to do so that you can concentrate on exactly what you need to achieve. Once you've decided on that, you come to the next stage, which is the wonder stage. And this is the powerhouse of QWERTY. This is where you generate ideas. Now, if, like me, like many people, you suffer from blank page moments, don't worry. We have tools and techniques to help you through that, to come up with loads of really interesting ideas to improve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Once you've come up with your ideas, we move on to the next stage. Now, as all of you will know, because you will have all done things and come up with ideas, that ideas on their own don't help. You need to put them together into designs or plans. And that's what we do in the next stage, in the explore stage. We take all those interesting and innovative ideas you've come up with and put them together. How do you enhance them? How can you improve them by putting them together? Once you have come up with your designs, you need to take a long look back at them. And that's what we do in the rank stage. We go back and we review. We think, could this be improved by moving that ahead of this? Or can we polish that up in some way? Do we need to go back and come up with new ideas in order to answer the question? But the idea is by the end of the rank stage, you come up with your best possible design. Then, of course, you have to do the job. And that happens in what we call the target stage. Now, we can't do the job for you. We can't replace your experience and your skills and your know-how. You have to use those yourself to do the job. But what we can do is help you organize yourself and make the best use of your time and your abilities. We've got lots of techniques to help you do that in the target stage. So we can help you do the best possible job. And once you've done it, well, like when you've completed any job, you then need to check that it works properly and does everything you wanted it to do. And that's the job of the yay stage. You literally make sure you've ticked all the boxes. And if you have, that's great. You've got a finished job. But the yay stage does more than that. It has another very important task. It looks back at all the lessons, those hard-earned lessons you've learnt going through the previous stages in QWERTY, and says, right, how can I remember these? How can I best use them next time I do the job? You learn for the future. And in that way, QWERTY creates a virtuous circle of continuous improvement so that every time you do a job with QWERTY, you will do it better the time after. Okay, so that's how QWERTY works. But is it easy to use? Well, it's very easy to use. You can just use a pen and paper. We do that all the time just to come up with quick ideas and answer certain questions as quick as we can. It's usable anywhere. You just need your head. Pen and paper does help, but not actually necessary. If you've got a laptop or a mobile phone or a tablet, you see the word QWERTY in there all the time. It'll remind you what you have to do. So it's always there, always usable. Now, that's okay for small projects. For bigger projects, as you know, you have to be more organized. And QWERTY has lots of bolt-ons to help it scale to any size of challenge. We have a whole heap of thinking tools that called Forget-Me-Nots, which help integrate with QWERTY to build it up to work with any scale of project. And we have all the bureaucratic necessities, forms, this, that, and the other to help you if you want to engage with larger projects. We need to keep records. But clearly, if you're doing this professionally, paper-based systems have their limitations. You want some software, and of course, we're developing apps that will help you use QWERTY at school, at work, wherever. Okay, so where can you find out more about QWERTY? Well, the first place to look is our Got Ahead Emporium, and we've got lots of free resources, so you can just start using QWERTY for free. No problem. Just download all the stuff off our Emporium to do with QWERTY, read it, and away you go. If you want more support for in-depth or bigger projects, we've got documents which will help you with that on our Emporium. They come for a small fee, but not too big, not too large a fee. Okay, I'd also check out our Got Ahead toolkit on our website. You'll see the toolkit on the menu bar at the top. But if you want to have more hand-holding, or you want someone basically to tell you what to do as you're doing it, I would check out our YouTube channel, where Rowena has produced 7 different videos. The first video covering all aspects of QWERTY, taking right through from end to end, and then one video each for the 6 stages, which covers each stage in depth. Okay, I'd also check out our Got Ahead blogs. We've got lots of blogs written on all sorts of subjects, and inevitably a lot of those use QWERTY, so I'd check that out too. So that's everything I've got to say today at Got Ahead, but I'd like to leave you with one last thought here, and that is, like everything we do at Got Ahead, we've got an aim to help you think better, which in turn will help you do better, which in turn will help you feel better. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.